Hey everybody, so rapid fire, going to be answering a lot of your questions and explaining some high level mechanics of the game that you should know. Alright, how do we get legendary balls? Well, first you go into your profile. Under the collection bonuses, you'll go to where it says view, scroll down usually to the very bottom. You will see the different sets. So there's the fox set and the armadillo set. You have to collect all these different items in the set, and if you haven't unlocked it, it'll tell you how you unlock it. Once you collect everything, the legendary ball will automatically unlock and you'll get the 0.7 multiplier automatically. Very cool. So if we scroll down to the bottom, we can see the Phoenix set I haven't fully collected yet because I have one item. And if you look at the item, right now it says Lucky Shot, but if you scroll off it, scroll back on it, you can see it can come from Lucky Shot or Ranked Mission, so it's not one or the other. So don't get confused if you look at it one day and it says Lucky Shot, look at it another day, it says Ranked Missions. That's just because it can come from multiple different options. So then once you do collect the lava fumes in my example, the Phoenix ball unlocks and you're good to go. The best ball in the game currently right now is the Fox set because it can give you the most amount of distance, which will help you compete with 5 level clubs. Super awesome, super hard to get, time committing, but once you do, totally worth it, game changing. So that's how you get that. What the collection power bonus actually does for you is once you get all these items in a set for the first level, you'll get a 0.1 multiplier, and then every time each of these clubs in the sets goes up by the same level. So let's see, right now I'm at flag level 3. Once I get Northern Lights to level 4, my multiplier then is going to go up by 0.1 again. And then after I have maxed out everything in the set, as we can see for the basic, my multiplier will automatically bump up to 0.7. So always work on that if you want the high collection power bonus, but if not, c'est la vie. So collection power bonus helps in a couple areas. It'll help you increase the speed in which you could complete your ranked missions. By whatever your multiplier is, you'll multiply it by these different amount of points that you can earn. And some of these are per hole, some of these are per match. So you can see just kind of how quickly you can boost it up. So this would win shootouts. This would be the amount that you get, not per hole, but per winning that shootout. Whereas if the small shots for the number of hole, this would be the amount of points that you get per hole where you actually do that. So these could stack up pretty quick. Most of the time you're going to be in the pro to level these up faster. So like 3 times 3,000 points for the pro. You have a 10 multiplier. That's 30,000 potentially for hole if you get all hole in ones. You can kind of just look at all the other ones. So the collection power bonus helps there. It helps in clans to get your points up quicker. And you get points for clans by playing in here. So you can see if you come in first, you'll get 100,000 points in the Pine Forest now. If you have a 10 times multiplier, instead of getting 100,000, you'll get a million. Very, very cool. And it'll also help you in the leaderboards over here. So similar to the clans over here, you can see I got 13,000. And if we go back into our league, we can see I also have 13 power. So it's going to help you in all these different leaderboards over here. So that's what collection power does. Some of the clubs in the game, some of the clubs are specific to Lucky Shot, some are specific to Fortune Shot, some are specific to these free rewards over here. So there's a chest in there, and then that chest will grant you very specific clubs only for certain items. So that free chest, generally keep collecting it as far as you can, only in order to collect these battle chests. So any of these clubs that you see battle on, those are going to come specifically from these free ones over here. So unfortunately, you're going to have to watch a couple ads in order to get there. But once you do, that could be a free way to get some decent powered clubs, usually 3 power, that can help you out through the game. So if we go back, we can see Forest Battle, garbage, no power, don't want to use that one. Keep scrolling through. Desert Battle, 2 power, you generally want 4 power in the desert, so generally not good as well. We go to the Snow Battle, 3 power, it's generally not too bad. I could recommend that one, especially if you're free to play. Is there a Mayan Jungle Battle? I don't think so. I think those are the 3 battle items that you can get. Yeah. So those are the 3 items that you are going to get out of these over here, those 3 battle chests. kind of speaking on how the best way to get the items for the legendary balls. So most of them, your best bet is going to be getting these VIP chests, so you can save up to get these discounted ones. Or if you complete in a good clan where you can get some gems, like right now I'm on pace to get 2,000 if I can finish first. Save them all up, mass load these VIP chests. When you do that, also at the same time, make sure you have a collect chests over here as well, because you can get not only that done very quickly as well, but you also get the benefits of the chest. So 2 for 1, multi-stacking, very important. So most of the items from the legendary balls are the easiest to get through these VIP chests. And then once you've got them all out of the VIP chests, some of the other areas that you can get them from are from these rank chests over here. Generally, it's going to be much harder if you don't have a high collection power bonus, because a lot of people that can plead these have played significant, have a high collection power bonus in order to get these red chests. I don't really think you can get them from any other chests under rank mission, so generally avoid those if you can. When they say you can get it from Lucky Shot, you'd have to go into the Golden Shot and collect these champion chests, so that generally you'll have to pay for that, or you can save it up from your piggy. Or you can also, if you want to buy the pass, the season pass, so which is all these up here, you can buy the pass. I think it's like $5 with some tax. You can get, I think it's 5 Lucky Shot items from there, so maybe that'll help you in order to get some of those items for the legendary balls. So that's that in a nutshell. And then if you go into these chests, the higher your league, the better the chest you'll get. So right now I'm in the first division league, and finishing first, that is the best chest. But I think you can get some of the items that you need for the legendary balls under all of these chests, but don't hold me accountable to that. Generally try to get the chest as high as you can in order to get the best items out of the chest for the legendary balls. Alright, going into the best clubs that I recommend. So if you are going to be top tier, these are the clubs that I recommend generally. So all of these will have your 5 power, 5 accuracy. It's not going to have the best guidelines, but in general, I don't really care about guidelines. There are some clubs that'll be better, that'll have the same 5 power, 5 accuracy, but more guideline, such as Calendar. But Calendar, you have to pretty much spend money or get a significant amount of lucky shots in order to get it. It's much harder. Stick that to the people who spend a lot of money to play or have been playing for a while and collect chests. Use the totem. The one club that is a little bit different that I'm using right now, because I generally like the 3 accuracy over the 3 guideline over the 4 accuracy, just because there's an effect that when you have 3 guideline on one of these clubs, when you get into a sand trap, it's going to show you how far it'll spit it out, and if you're close to the hole, you definitely won't be missing. So the same effect that you'll see over here in Rocky Mountains, I'm just not using it because I want the 4 accuracy for some of the shots that I do. But if you don't care as much about the accuracy and you're at around this level, the 3 guideline of the Apocalypse technically would be better, and I wouldn't be missing as many shots out of the sand. But I like the accuracy just because some of the shots that I do. And then if you are free to play, let's just go quickly over some of the clubs. So you can look at some of the stats and kind of figure out what's best for you. So if you can get them out of the chest or just randomly as you're playing, Earth Force might be a good source of 4 power. But if not, if we're just looking at 4 powers, the Apache will be your go-to. I think at level 4 you get it, and it's relatively easy to get it. None of these other clubs you should really be thinking about. Keep scrolling down. I think Snake at level 1 is the automatic 4 power, so definitely be trying to get that if you can get it for free by doing basic chests, spending your gems and items like that. I don't think anything else is 4 power in here. So in Rocky Mountains, it's going to be really difficult without 4 power, so definitely try to at least get one club that's 4 power. I think Apocalypse is 4 power real quick. Focus on those, and you may not have to focus on anything else. Blaze in the end, that'll be similar to the Tyrant, the exact same stats when you max it out to level 7. Alright, let's keep scrolling. We go into Snowy Valley. The best item in the end will be the Shiver. I think White Bear at level 1 has 4 power, so if you can get that, that'll be really cool as well. Storm, if you can get that to level 4, it's going to have the 4 power. And if you can get Frostbite to level 4 as well, that's also going to have 4 power. I don't think you should really focus about any of those other clubs if you're not caring about your collection power bonus, Going to Mine Jungle, as you can see, the totem and calendar are really good, but they're also VIP clubs. I think early on, Toucan and Parrot may have 4 power, but I don't think any other club over here in Mayan Jungle is really worth it. I think maybe for a while you'll have to be stuck with getting good at 3 powers, but then once you do get one of these 4 powers, it's going to be really awesome because there's a lot of good additional shots that you can make with 4 power. Going to Windy Cliffs, the faster. This comes out of your clans only, so the top tier clan chests. That has 4 power initially when you get it. The best club in this set, I think, will be the Wolf, unless you do some other challenges where faster at level 7 will be better because it has more guidelines. Again, I don't really care about guidelines. Let's see, I think Crow in Runic, maybe at level 1 or 2, they'll give you 4 power, but I'm not sure about that. Wind blows, you'll get this from basic chests under your lucky shot, so you don't have to pay in order to get it. The only downside is you have to do a lot of them in order to get it max, so maybe that'll take some time, but it's an option if you're committed for a long time. Now the other ones are really worth it. Going into here, Mecha is pretty good. Kaiju is pretty good, but you do have to get them a little up higher. I think Tori, you have to get up higher. Savings only will come out of your Piggy, and it's significantly harder to get, and its club stats are only pretty good, so definitely not worth it. Oda is going to come out of your ranked missions, super hard to get. Really don't focus on it unless you're a top tier player. None of these other clubs really are worth it. And then going into Lava Land, so Hearts at level 1, you'll get that out of your Fortune Shot, and once you do get it, it has 4 power, really cool. So that'll definitely be a good free-to-play club. I'm pretty sure in the end it's probably going to have the highest stats out of everything, but super hard to get and time-consuming. I think Fire Dragon, maybe at level 1 is a 4 power, or maybe 2, but I think that may be a good option as well. Fissure, that's decent stats, so if you can get that, 3 power, 4 accuracy is pretty good, but I don't think really any of these other clubs down here you should really be focusing and spending your time on. So that's a quick guide. Hope it helped you learn something, collect your free stuff, free coins, good stuff. And I'll see you on the next video this weekend on the next Raw Cut Elite gameplay.